clearly I'm not starting this like in a normal scene. Hopefully y'all don't get sick, because this is making me look sick looking in this thing, because the cars, it looks real crazy like passing by the way. Alright, y'all get on my nerves because I'm in the car. I really don't want to do this video, and I meant to do it yesterday, but then Kelsey harassed me about watching a movie while I was packing. So now I've been on the road for a long time, and I really want to go to the beach. So y'all aren't cutting into my beach time, so I'm about to finish this video in the car before we get there. By the way. Okay, so episode 8 starts with Corey and Hunter at the exact same time. I don't know what that means. Oh, Corey and Hunter finish at the exact same time. And of course they do like the little cliffhanger like they did on the previous episode. This video being crooked is really annoying. Sticky notes. There we go. So it looks like they finished at the exact same time, but apparently Corey never even hits the bell. I knew Corey was going to be sent home because... Wait a minute. Yeah, I knew Corey's going to be sent home from last week. Did you guys notice? Because remember I told you I paused it and I looked, and Corey was missing from the lineup. So they told on themselves, but I guess it's not that big of a deal because they're going to the Redemption House. So it's like they still there, but they not there, but they still are. So I guess that don't really count. Nelson is cheering for both of them because he's in alliance with both. So either way, he's losing an alliance member. Bananas wants Hunter to win because he says it'll just give, it'll just be another nail in Corey's unimpressive elimination record. Yeah, Bananas really don't like Corey. Alright, so Corey and Anissa go to the Redemption House. Marie is talking to her little softball and names her Wilsona. How would you say that? Wilson with an A.
Wilsona?
Wilsona? Yeah, she's talking to Wilsona. You know what that's from?
Yeah.
Tom Hanks, the movie
Castaway.
Castaway. I'll say Catchaway. Alright, so she's talking to Wilsona. No, she didn't do none of that. They then go to clips of the regular cast members talking to people from home, and I know why they did this. These producers are not like sneaky. I know exactly why. They wanted to make it not look as obvious, so they show Brittany talking to her mom back at home. Short little conversation, but then they want to like play up this conversation with Tony and his, I guess, soon-to-be fiance / whatever, and they're talking about the daughter. And what does it say? Oh, she says she needs a momcation, she wants a Tahoe, and she wants to get married when he wins this money. So, of course, this phone call is a setup for what he does later on in the episode. Like, I know. Alright, so they do the challenge called, I guess we're not going to Ross now? We normally go to Ross. Do you feel like going to Ross? Not really. Me neither. We always go to Ross on this road trip. I don't know why. Look, there's a bunch of pretty palm trees by the store. There it goes. Yeah, we're not going. I ain't feeling it either. Gonna do this stupid video. Wait, hold on. Now it's not staying. Okay.
But you love it.
Alright, so we're gonna be a little crooked for a moment. Because this these sticky notes are like sliding off. This is what I was using to prop up. Hey, there's a lot of writing on here. What?
So distracting.
No, you can't read this. I don't know what this is. Wait a minute.
Sarah has never been
This is
formally
good stuff.
diagnosed with ADD, but she's portraying symptoms of it.
Yeah. Okay, so they're playing Talk 30 to me. And this is really funny what happens. So if you get it wrong, you get an X. But if you get it right, you get to give another person an X. Kayla and Hunter get to pick the lineup because they won the redemption thing from the last time. Not the redemption thing, just the elimination. It wasn't a redemption thing. Alright, so at the percentile, Leroy says, of course, and who even knows? I bet you Leroy didn't. It makes it seem like Leroy knew how the strategy should work the first time because Leroy says, I'm going to tell you, me with my knowledge of how reality TV works, I don't think he had it figured out either because Bananas probably would have figured it out. Leroy says he needs to go first. Whoever is in charge needs to go first so the others can get kicked off before they ever get a question. And that makes 100% sense because they do the opposite. But who's to say Leroy strategically came up with that? He does these interviews after the challenge is over. So he probably already figured it out and then said it later on. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, because that's like, you really have to think about that to figure that out. So Kayla does the opposite, and she puts her and Jenna last in hopes that the others will get it wrong. That was pretty dumb, of course, because now they're like basically getting kicked off the platform before they even get to answer a question. That was really stupid. Okay, Kayla does the opposite. And they're on the platform. Camila is freaking out. Everybody thinks she's doing it for camera time. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. I don't know. I feel like she's done a lot of challenges like that were high in the air. I don't think that was that scary, so I don't know what her deal was. This is not staying.
Avenue Southeast.
I didn't know they were all turning there.
All right. TJ says just relax and enjoy it, and I'm like, can you turn it down? You're not paying attention to it anyways. You're missing all the turns.
No, I didn't realize that they were all turning there, so I didn't get behind them because of the one line.
Show you how to know the GPS. You did that the last time, like 15 minutes ago. Up there.
No, but I did. I looked down and got it right.
Okay, Kayla gets knocked off first. Brittany is second, basically falls on her head. That was bad. Camila ends up winning. She says she keeps doing for others, and what are they doing for her? I don't know what she's doing for others. I don't know what she's trying to claim. I don't know. Hunter does the mess up lineup too, and Hunter messes up the lineup too, and he puts himself last, and he's the first one gone, so he immediately gets kicked off. Tony ends up winning, and then they fool around. Tony wins. Then they fool around. Hold on, that's like later on. Am I talking about the preview? I don't know why I'm saying that right there. I don't get that part.
Oh, what is that?
I think I said because like he wins, but then it's like he don't really win because of what happens later. But he did win, but he really didn't win. He really lost. Okay. Banana asks Tony, any idea what this secret trip will be? Tony says it's a great opportunity to propose to his girlfriend and baby mama Alyssa, as if he's getting the trip after the show's over. Maybe he's getting it when the show's over. I don't know. I felt like they were going to give him like a spa day during and have like a little day trip. I don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they're doing. But clearly, it doesn't end well. So they all go out, and Cara celebrates her birthday. Camila then says that she did 9 seasons with Cara, and she's glad that she got to know her. They do a little cheers. Camila tells Tony, we have the power to do whatever we want. That's a big power. And she's like in the back of the bus telling him this. And Tony decides to take the sucker out of his mouth, hide behind the seat, and kiss Camila right in the mouth. And at this point, we don't know if he's really kissing her, but it looks like he's kissing her. She's basically saying, I don't think this is a good idea. Think this through. Nicole is like scheming, but Nicole don't like Camila anyway. She's like waving for the camera, like back here, like get them, like they back here, and they kissing. So Camila says this is a serious offense. Think about it. Tony says there's nothing to think about. Banana's so funny. He says, just because you sit in the back, it doesn't mean that the zoom feature magically doesn't work on the camera. And just because you're drunk doesn't mean that you're invisible. Well, isn't that the truth? So, then, if we were questioning if they made out or not, what happens is everybody gets off the bus. These two idiots stay on the damn bus. And the cameraman is recording from outside of the bus, and we see them clearly making out. They stayed on the bus to make out longer. I don't know if they thought the cameras were gone or what they thought was going on. I guess they didn't care because they were drunk. So we then see next week's preview. We hear Tony say, she grabbed my face and tried to make out with me. Clearly, we know that's wrong. Camila was the one actually telling him, like, think about this. I don't think it's a good idea. What an idiot. Now, the girl he wanted to propose to, like, she might not say no, or she might say no. She might not say no. She may say no because you just cheated on her on national television. She probably ain't going nowhere. Y'all have a baby together. I bet she won't say. But they probably not going to be engaged. TJ then says to them, I don't know if it's next week, but he's going to tell them that it's for $1 million rather than the $350,000. So that's going to be crazy. And it looks like Kayla is cussing Jenna out next week, but I really doubt it. I think it was the way editing was. Jenna's probably crying about something else. Kayla's probably yelling about something else. And it looks like Kayla's yelling at Jenna. So I really doubt that happened. We will see, but I'm guaranteeing you it wasn't her. All right. We just got to our location after 200 miles, 300 miles, 200 miles. I don't know how far it is. Anyways, 5-hour drive. But let me get to y'all's questions really quick. Before... See, now they're making you wait because you're going to have to wait unless you go in by yourself, which I doubt you're going in by yourself.
The destination.
You!
What you talking about?
Who? My mom. You.
What are we talking about?
Who? You? The owl that's in the car? The owl is going to have to wait with me. I'm saying I got to answer their questions before I get off.
I figured.
Bodaciously Billy says, who is your favorite? Bananas. Bananas is still my favorite. And do you like Camila? She's okay. She definitely adds entertainment value to the show. She's not my favorite person, though.
I'm not good at parking your big ass.
Okay, what do you... Savannah Pizza says, what do you think of Camila and Tony's hookup? Well, Camila does kind of warn him, like, hey, you should think this through. I don't think this is a good idea. And, of course, Tony is an idiot. You were just talking about proposing to your girlfriend, and you just got a second chance on this show. You was drunk and made mistakes before. And here you are now making out with Camila. Like, you should have taken your damn ass home. You shouldn't have won the redemption challenge because now you might be losing your girlfriend. I don't know. Actually, if whoever follows these people or if they even care, I want you to comment below and let me know if Tony's still with Alyssa and has he proposed. Because I wonder if they, like, broke up after this. Let's see. Thank all of you for all the nice comments. Howard with a 0__. Do you think that you could do the challenge? Of course. I would do great at the challenge. Miss_Marshall_2017. I follow you on Snap. I love your dad. He is so cool. I don't know if you guys followed my Snapchat. I told y'all last week I was filming the pilot of my show soon, which I did. I did it Sunday, Monday. So all that was on Snapchat. So it was really funny. I will have the footage sometime soon. This one person, I'm not even say the name because they ain't getting credit, but they said, old women, you all fake. For one, my little sisters are 19 and 23, and then I'm 32. So I don't know when the ages of 19 and 23 were old women. I don't know, but I guess they're old women. That's weird. Okay, Ja_Lowkey_ with 2 eyes. Which season of BGC was your favorite? Season 11, Season 13, or All-Star Battle Season 2, and why? All-Star Battle because there was a point to the show, and we weren't just sitting around bored every day. Like, we actually got to do stuff, and I like to be productive. I like to have exercise. I was going crazy on Season 13. It was so stressful, and then I was, like, running up and down the stairs, and they wouldn't let me go to the gym. So I definitely liked All-Star Battle too. All right. 2 more questions. Oh, the North Vent said, I'm so mad they canceled BGC before Day Day could get on it. I know, right? Daily would go crazy on that show. Daily wanted to go on that show too. All right. Elmer.S16, do you feel Camila was being extra in the trivia challenge? Yes, she was being really annoying. She's been hanging from stuff and way up in the air a million times. Now you're all of a sudden scared for no damn reason. That makes no sense to me. I don't know. All right. Bryson Terrell, last question. Who are you going for to win the challenge? Who are you going for to win the challenge? Who are you going for to win the challenge? Who are you? I know what you're asking, but for some reason that question just sounds worded really crazy to me. So who do I want to win the challenge? You personally, being Bryson Terrell. Me personally, I picked Tori. Not Tori. I mean, this is kind of like a stupid pick because Bananas wins everything, but, like, I like him and I want him to win again. He's won the most challenges ever, and he's been on half of the, I don't know, I'm telling, like, my mom, I'd be trying to fill her in real quick. There's been 30 seasons of the challenge. He's been on, like, 15 of them, and he's won, like, 5. So he's won the challenge and made whatever more than anybody else ever. And he stole this girl Sarah's money the last time. I'm going to tell you about that. That was good. But I feel like he deserved to steal the money because of what happened before. So I'm going to tell you. Actually, I'm going to tell you now and see what you think. So, they did a season where it was rivals. You had to be with your rival on the show as a teammate, right? So then, the season before, Sarah, so there was 4 couples left. she had won that time. So she got to pick out of the other 3 couples who to send home. Well, Bananas has always been her friend and her alliance. I think they used to date back in the day. So Bananas is like, oh, I'm good. She ain't going to send me home. She sends him home and saves the other 2 people. And she was like, well, why would I just hand it to him? He's a really good competitor. He always wins these things. I need to think about myself. I'm going to send Bananas home. So she sent Bananas home, right? Like a season or 2 later, they do Rivals, and it's him and her paired together. So the entire competition, they're competing with one another. Okay? So they're earning money together because they're earning money during the season. They do the final challenge the very last day. They say, by the way, not only are you competing as couples, like who's going to win 1, 2, 3, but you're also competing with each other because whoever has the better time out of you 2, you decide if you're going to split the money down the middle or you're going to keep the money. They win first place. They won $375,000 together, and they said, Bananas, do you want to keep the money or do you want to split it with Sarah, your teammate who helped you earn it? He kept the money. So out of like the show's history, he won the most money out of anybody. But see, if that was my friend and she never backstabbed me, I wouldn't have kept it. But because of what she did and made me go home the time before, we'd always been friends. Now I'm paying you back for what you did. And she was like crying, trying to do a pity party. And the people was feeling bad for her. I said, I don't feel bad for her. And he called it. He goes, she basically took the money from me when she sent me home the season before when we were friends. Yep. And I completely agree with that. Like, if Sarah never did that, never backstabbed him, then he would have backstabbed first. Then it would have been wrong. Is that the cookie guy? Where is that guy? Is that the guy that does the cookies?
I don't know, but I bet you.
Wait, is that a woman or a man? I see. Look, you can see it in the camera.
It's a woman.
Oh, it's a woman. That's not a cookie man, because that's not even. That's a
cookie man was a Latino guy. That's a blonde-haired woman.
So my mom says, look, he's like looking in the car. He's like walking and looking in.
Oh, because we're sitting here running.
Oh, and because we're not running. We're sitting here parking. We're not. Where are we running to? I'm sitting.
The car is running.
I know. I was just messing with you. He's over there, anyways. All right. So he just wanted to be on my YouTube video.
Who he?
Him.
Oh,
the guy that was staring through the back of the window. All right, guys. We have to go. We are at the beach. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Snapchat because we're at the beach. And I will. Oh, by the way, there's no hurricane in Fort Walton, Florida. It is sunny. It is nice. People were trying to freak us out saying that we couldn't come because of the hurricane. We looked it up. It's only in like the Caribbean and South Florida. It's nice here. It's like 82, 87 the next few days, and it's sunny. So unless y'all see like me blowing halfway away on Snapchat in a couple days. But yeah, I got to go. We're about to go check in and try to get an upgrade on our room like we always do for free, because that's what we do. We wait till last minute. We get a free upgrade. Until next week, I will see you guys later. Mwah! You want to say bye?
Bye.
There goes the sticky notes.